We're solving some questions under the theorems of parallelogram we talked about the last time. And today this is the first question I have for us today, and we have to find our n, t, and q. And if we are to do that, we can see that we have been given a parallelogram. That is, we've been given that this line is parallel to this line, and also this line is parallel to this line. Since we've been given that, we can also see that they said the line here is equal to the line here. Therefore, if the line A is equals to the line A, it means this shape here is an isosceles triangle. And if you can recall the theorems of an isosceles triangle that says the two opposites, the two angles facing the two equal sides are also equal. That is, the angle facing this side and the angle facing this side, which are the two equal sides, are also equal. And that makes our n to be equals to 70 degrees. If our n is equals to 70 degrees, that means we can look for the angle that we have here, which means our 70 plus 70 plus whatever we have here, let's call it x, will be equals to 180 degrees, which means 140 plus x equals to 180 degrees. Then your x equals to 180 minus 140, which is equals to 40 degrees, which means the angle that will be here also will be 40 degrees. And remember that we said in a parallelogram, the two opposite angles are also equal, which means our q will be equals to the total angle that we have here. Therefore, our q will be equals to 30 plus 40, which equals to 70 degrees, which means our q will be equals to 70 degrees. We've gotten our n to be 70, we've gotten our q to be 70, we need our t. And you can see here also that an indication was showing that this line here is equals to this line here, and that also makes this an isosceles triangle. And if that also is an isosceles triangle, it means the angle q here facing this side will be equals to the whatever angle that should be here facing this side. Let's call the angle y, which means our q is equals to y, which is equals to 70 degrees. If our q is equals to y, which is equals to 70 degrees, it means our y plus t plus q will be equals to 180 degrees. Our y, which is equals to 70 degrees, 70 plus our t plus q, which is also 70 degrees, equals to 180 degrees. Your t plus 140 degrees, because 70 plus 70 gives us 140, will be equals to 180. Our t is equals to 180 minus 140, which is also 40 degrees. Therefore, our n is equals to 70 degrees, our q is equals to 70 degrees, and our t is equals to 40 degrees. As simple as that. Let's move to the next question we have for us today. Now, this is the second question I have for us today. And in this question, we can see two parallelograms intertwined into each other, whereby we have one parallelogram here and we have another parallelogram here. If we recall the theorems of parallelogram, that two opposite angles are equal, which means this angle here is equals to this angle here, and this total angle here will be equals to the total angle here. But for this parallelogram here, your m will be equals to 60. Therefore, our m will be equals to 60 degrees. We already have our m, which means we need to look for the remaining angle we have here. And also, our 45 will be equals to the angle that we have here. Whatever angle we have here, let's call it x, which means our x equals to 45 degrees. And based on that, we can say this is a triangle in between the two parallelogram. And the triangle, we already know the value of our x, we know the value of our 60, then we can find the value of our a by saying x plus 60 plus a is equals to 180 degrees. That's sum of angles in a triangle. Sum of angles in a triangle, which means our x, which is 45 plus 60 plus a, is equals to 180 degrees, which means 45 plus 60 is 105 plus A equals to 180 degree. Therefore, our A is equals to 180 degree minus 105. So our A equals to 75 degree, which means our A is equals to 75 degree and our M is equals to 60 degree. As simple as that. Now let's have the last question today before we move on to another topic. This is the third question we have today, and we are asked to find the value of our x. To get the value of our x, we can see that this is still a parallelogram. This is still a parallelogram. And in the parallelogram, we said the opposite sides, the opposite angles of parallelogram are equal, which means the angle you have here is equal to the angle you have here. Here also will be 22 degree. The angle you have here will be equal to the angle you have here. We are looking for our x. Yeah. So this side here is equals to this side here, which makes this an isosceles triangle. And in an isosceles triangle, the two angles facing the two equal sides are also equal, which means the angle here will be equals to the angle here. Let's call those angle A. Let's call them A. And if here is A and here is A, that means A plus 22 is equals to 180 degree. Therefore, we have 2A plus 22 equals to 180 degree, and 2A is equals to 180 minus 22. Then your 2A is equals to 180 minus 22 will give us 158. Therefore, your A is equals to 158 divided by 2. Then your A is equals to 79. Your A is equals to 79 degree. So if our A is equals to 79 degree, that is, here is 79, here is 79, and we are looking for our x, we can see that our x and A are on a straight line, and x plus A is equals to 180 degree. That's sum of angles on a straight line. Sum of angles on a straight line, which makes our x plus A to be equals to 180 degree. And our A is 79. If A is 79, that means x plus 79 is equals to 180 degree. Therefore, x equals to 180 degree minus 79. Your x equals to 101 degree, which means our x is equals to 101 degree. Thank you for watching this video from the beginning. If you're just seeing this video for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, on your notification bell, so in case I drop any other solutions or any other questions under mathematics, you'll be notified instantly. Please comment any other problem you have on the parallelogram, or any other suggestion you have on this solution. Don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much.